You have arrived at your destination.
In this video, I'd like to give a shout out to Skizy Rebel. Skizy Rebel. Yes, that's my.
These are 5 different people I've met in my lifetime.
Number one. Now, I'm pretty sure we've all experienced this one. That one kind of smart guy in your class who's like, I know everything. So basically, in my class, I can bet the camera right now. It's changing color. Rainbow. Ha! Anyway, so basically, you're doing stuff, you're doing work, and like the teacher asks you a question, like, do you know when Winston Churchill was born? And there was that one person who's always like, yeah, I know the answer. Please, miss, please, pick me, I know the answer. I know the answer. I never gives anyone else a chance to like answer a question. Like as soon as like I knew a question like, oh, what was Adolf Hitler's wife called? And how long were they married for? And I was about to say, and I was so ready to say Eva Braun, and they were married for 1 day before his suicide. But then the guy was like, "Me, I know it," and she was like, "Yes," and he was like, "Yeah, her name was Eva Braun, and they were married for not a very long time." Number 2. That one person that you like bump into the street and knock them over by accident, and after you say sorry, and they're like, "Oh, I hate you," immediately they don't even give you a chance to like apologize. Like this happened today. I was cycling and I came past, and these people, I bumped into them, this couple, and like I forgot to ring my bell, so I bumped into them. And when I went past, I was like, I'm really sorry for that. And then he said, and then like the woman of like the wife was like, "Do you have a bell, you twat?" I was like, "Jeez, what's wrong with you?" Like, "I'm sorry." And she was like, "You better watch out. I'll set my Westies on you." He had 2 tiny Westies. It was adorable. Number 3. Now, I'm sure, unless you're like a smart ass or something, that in school you've always had a bad teacher. A teacher that just absolutely despised you, no matter how much you tried to please them. So I had this teacher, and like her name was, as you know, it is stupid name. And like whenever something happened, she always hated me for some stupid reason. I think it's because I'm autistic. Like, she hated anyone who had problems. Like, any sort of problem. She was like, you're stupid. And she would always pick specific people to do a job, and never the people who haven't done a job yet. I was the last to be star pupil, and she only gave it to me for no reason. It was basically because I had never been it before. And then, like, whenever I was like, I know what the answer is, and I actually knew the answer, she was like, I would be the last one that she would pick. Like, and then I move on to a good teacher, who was like, always give me a chance, and she was really supportive of everything. Mrs. Mowat, you are a good person. Number 4. Now this is whether you're on Snapchat or Instagram or YouTube. For me, there's always this person. Now this is a good person, but she's kind of I don't know. I find her a bit, if she's watching it, Resident Evil Titanfall friend, Pam. You're a good, you support me a lot, but you're kind of turning a little stalky. You know, like you're kind of getting a little pedo, and you're like, what age are you? And I bet you next you're probably gonna go, where do you live? Maybe we can meet. You know, one, that's never gonna happen because I live in Scotland, and you probably live in like Canada or whatever. But that always happens to people. There's some kind of stalker, like, hello, little child. Would you like to come over to my house tonight? I've got puddings. Hmm? Lovely pudding! Please come over to my house. Number 5. Now these are people that if you've done something wrong in like an activity thing, for me it was climbing. We were at a climbing wall. And like, so we had a stupid idea, start spitting over the edge, which was a terrible idea. I don't even know why I did it. I was like, I can spit, so I'll do it over the edge. And I regret it because I think I hit someone. But afterwards, there was this guy who was like, "Hey, come here, you scoundrels! Yeah, I'm gonna report you to your parents." I hate when like they're reporting you to your parents. Okay, we spat. That was a bad idea. But if I was them, I would just say something like, "Don't do that again, or else I'll tell your parents." Not immediately, "Where are your parents? I'm gonna get you in massive trouble, you little anuses." Number 6. That person from another country, whenever you're in a specific country, and then you're from a different country, and they make fun of your accent, and like basically try and find any old excuse just to make fun of you because of where you come from. So there were these 2 girls, me and my friend, who I will call David because he doesn't want to be called that. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't like the name David, so I'm gonna call him David. So then this is basically what kind of happened the second time they came. "Oh, looky here, David. There's those offensive girls again." "Well, Louis. Let's see what they are made of." "Oh, well, look, it's the guys from Scotland." "Oh, what are you going to do now? You're probably going to try and find some stupid excuse to make fun of us. Oh, you're probably hating our limes. You're probably also going to make fun of our beautifully decorated rocks." "I don't approve of that. I hate you." "Oh, Scottish people again. You sound so gay." You know what, David? I found out that people, especially girls, you know what I found their weak spot? Is that they're very offended about how old they are. "So then, you're from Newcastle, eh? Don't seem very new to me." "Oh, how dare you? That's so racist towards Newcastle people." "Well, I guess then that saying that Scottish people sound gay is a lovely compliment then." "Will you stop threatening us?" "Well, that's a threat. Yeah, defending your country just is a threat, isn't it, David?" "Yes, Louis. Let's show these bullies of girls how we deal with bullies down in Scotland." "I have a sword here. And you know what? I could stick it up here." "Oh, gee, that is really sore. Oh my god." So it could come out one end. "Oh, no, my lady bits." And come out the other end. Jesus. The last part was a lie. I did not do that. Do not sue me. Number 6. That person that doesn't, like, at a shop or something, like McDonald's, who, like, doesn't understand, like, no more, like, you can't understand what they're saying because they sound so weird. So I was at McDonald's, and then she was like, so my dad was like, "Okay, so can I order a Big Mac, some chicken selects, and a Happy Meal for my daughter?" The chicken selects for my son. And she was like, "Yeah, I found that." And he was like, "What?" "But yeah, I found that." All of us in the car except for me. "What?" "But yeah, I found that." Then eventually, I'm like, "Right, Dad, leave this to me. I can speak the ancient language of a fifer." "That'd be great, mate. Well, can you as well?"